Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back for our Week 3 Ruby game of the weekend. I'm pointing it here. We have War versus Dallas, and joining me in the booth is none other than the Trash Can.
Hello. Getting some deja vu.
Yeah, we got another E-couple stream out here, so everyone in chat, please cringe now.
Not to mention another Dallas game.
True. Maybe that's just the common theme. We're here to cast Dal. If you're Dal, I'm sorry. We're probably going to casters curse you 100 more times before the season's over. But nonetheless, we are here.
We're back. We got Dallas Vanguard versus Washington Rebellion. Two pretty insane teams on paper.
Yeah.
And I think War has definitely had a good showing so far. I don't think Dallas is too far behind. So this will be interesting.
Actually, despite some hard-fought maps and again, the fact that at least on paper they don't look bad, I believe if my sheet is updated here, Dal is 0-2 out the gate. They're on the struggle bus.
Yeah, I think compared to some other teams we've seen in past seasons, they're definitely I think they're very close games that led to an 0-2, I think. I don't think there was any hard, oh, this team sucks. You know what I mean? Or they're hard struggling. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think they have the chance to take it here, and it's only early days. We're only in week 3? There's a chance for anybody really at this point. It's just about how much work they put in behind the scenes.
Let's see.
And War is the winner of the coin flip today, having opted for first ban. So I'm excited to see what they pull out of their hats today.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting. I wonder if maybe we see a tank ban here, mayhaps.
Maybe. It's like Dallas has opted to bring us to Nepal. What does that mean in terms of our ban? What were you saying about potential tank ban?
I think maybe we see a potential tank ban here, just because I think Seb has kind of opted for Ryan Winston so far in a lot of these games. And there's definitely been some creative plays from Seb, but I think War might just coin flip which one they want to play against and ban the other one. At least that's what that's what I think might happen here.
I mean, I'm also curious. I think Dal also has some pretty good DPS that we've definitely seen put on some shows in past games. It'll be interesting. Now, unfortunately, looks like we're going to be waiting a little bit longer. Wessler's router exploded. Already off to a great start. Everybody
Honestly,
asking to gamble in chat.
Only because I'm tired of yapping for people, I'm setting a 5-minute timer. That's right, you're getting league directed right now live because I'm cranky because I didn't get a nap.
Everybody asking to gamble. Oh my. What have you started? I feel like the gambling was definitely started in chat from someone else, but I feel like Louisville has only made it worse.
Well, I mean, we are the gamble. We're here to gamble. That being said, bet the house on Dal, but not this map. Map 2. Map 2, I feel Dallas comes alive. So there's your secret bookie information.
Shout out to Piper for setting up the gambling for us. Thank you for enabling everybody.
Honestly, I could have done it. It's just Cake asked, so I really couldn't. My hands were tied.
What's that man doing in chat? Get him out of here. That being said, interesting game to gamble on. I think there's definitely an underdog here, but I also like think that it's definitely winnable. It's just gonna be just Dal put their big boy boots on, and go to work. That's gonna let's. I'm excited because like War is definitely the team, one of the teams to beat right now. In fact, I don't want to say it, but are they undefeated right
now? I think both Ottawa and War boast a 2-0 record.
I meant in terms of maps.
Oh, I do not know, nor do I care.
I mean, I gotta keep Houston Season 4 alive somehow. It's the only shred I have. Houston Season 4 and Season 6. Like I said, War is definitely like an insane team, I think, and only been more insane because they picked up Stan recently, I believe. Which, I mean, who let that happen? Who do I have to bribe to undo that?
I don't know, but we have some funnies here in chat. It looks like they're opting for the Juno ban on the side of War, which is going to protect Liam Zen. And Dal fired back and banned the one trick. Kieran, his Mei is off the board.
There's so much going on. I wish you guys could see game chat. I have to like back read as I haven't been paying attention. War is still missing one. I mean, it just doesn't seem. It seems like they don't want to put Stan in. I don't know what's going on there. Alright, it looks like we're getting Stan in. Wessler's router shit itself. Gonna have to wait. I wonder why it was overlooked. I don't know. Is Stan just their bench warmer? Is that what it is? Oh
it appears. And in we go.
Off to the races on Nepal. What comps are we gonna get today? I hate the have to wait so long. I just want to see already. Oh, Andrew, stop gambling, man. Do not
honestly, it's a gene.
Reduce yourself to living off of sewer water.
You just don't have the gene, Andrew. You're not on Louisville. You can't.
And we have our comp. We got Monkey, Soj, Genji, Zen, Ana on the side of War. Ramatra, Sojourn, Genji, Kiri, Ana on the side of Dallas. Exact same DPS lineup here. So it's really just a question of who is better. Who can play the character better? We shall find out.
Let's get this done.
And
this is gonna be interesting. I feel like this DPS lineup has had some success in the past for Dallas. I'm excited to see what comes of it today. Seb is right in there, increasingly low. Mountain dead! That was... He just got obliterated so quickly.
And first point flip going in the favor of Dallas.
And we see Mountain immediately swap to the Orisa after that.
Yeah, he got slowed out the gate and antied and was not able to jump back to his team in time.
I watched it. He did jump back. Strider just said no and beamed him across the map.
And Johan picked off by the anti-nade. Seb getting taken out by the Orisa spear, putting him in the backline, gets blown up.
And oh my goodness, how does Liam live there?
And Strider picked off. And now it's going to be flip in the favor of War. Oh, they don't want it. Never mind. They do. And Danger Noodle getting staggered. Not getting out after she uses that Swift Step.
I genuinely have no words. Liam should not be alive right now. Down to 1 health, and yet Seb was the one that got blown up there.
Now,
that's insane.
Coming close to some ults here. We're coming up on 4 ults on the side of Dal, and definitely backline ults on the side of War. And Pineapple and Mountain not too far off.
Down goes and Pineapple, but
trades.
Oh
not the trade you want to take if you're Dallas. The Soj for the Ram, not worth it. Johan gets Genji diff.
And we see a blade out of the side of War here.
To secure the 1K. Despite the Genji diff, he is still a Mei 1 trick at heart.
Now,
it's going to be interesting here.
We've got some big ults on both sides.
Because I think the deciding factor is that Trans on the side of War. But he pops it after Stan falls to stabilize. Seb popping the Ramatra form, getting Nano, able to clean up the kills.
Johan able to cap point mid-fight there, so that's extra percentage for them. What is happening right now? This is just like back and forth, back and forth.
A lot of ults invested there. From the side of Dallas, they put both support ults into that and a tank ult. And we're going to be able to come back, possibly a Nano OC coming out of the Soj here. Pineapple may be able to get something done with it. And with that, Liam snipes Wanu. And Seb gets bullied by the Orisa, and Johan and Ajax Blade. He didn't even fully pull out the blade before he got killed. The animation wasn't done.
Guys, Val, what did I just...
And Seb quick swap onto the monkey.
Immediately swap off. Back to what seems to be a comfort pick for him. Now we've got both Soj ults, but one side has Nano and the other doesn't. And down goes Wanu.
Too deep early, yeah, gets picked off. Put herself out of the fight. They're gonna have to fight this down a man. And with that, Johan goes down.
And that's... We've got Alucio trying to touch, doesn't make it. Dallas, come on, man. What's happening? Like, I feel like that was a pretty good first fight, and then... I feel like this happens a lot with them. Like, there's some really good fights, but then they kind of just explode.
I think, at least the disconnect I'm seeing on the side of Dallas here, it looks like Seb might be trying to play a little too fast for the rest of his team. Or at least with how they're playing. It looks like Strider and Johan find themselves on off angles, like trying to fight isolated ones. Like the Genjis had quite a few duels there. And at least on that comp, Mountain just kept stealing the Ramatra. He would wait for form to be about halfway over and then spear or spin him into the back line. And Seb would be behind with no form to live. But now we're on the monkey. Potential for a different outcome here. And he is looking to stage a dive onto that backline. Mountain backing up, waiting for the monkey, goading him to jump in. He jumps, gets the slide out, and is able to confirm the kill because Mountain actually pushes the monkey into the Soj. And with that, 2 more picks. Liam and Stan, gone. They're off the board.
Also, I've just registered Johan on Sombra. I don't know if I've ever seen this before. Mind blown.
Hello there.
And Mountain swapping to the Hazard. Liam with a snipe across the map. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was a right click from hell. Strider just caught out on a pixel angle, I guess.
And Johan. just jumping in there. Liam taking him out again. The Zen is dangerous. People need to realize. Especially in the hands of someone like Liam. Who will put in the work.
And he has taken the perk that lets him float. He has some interesting positioning, able to float back and forth between these high grounds to maintain relatively safe. And the DPS duo of Liam and Genji just confirming the first two picks.
Just absolutely disgusting from the two of them. And down goes another to Liam's, and another to Leo's head.
And the supports kind of got staggered there. The rest of their team already respawned, and now they're waiting on Wanu and Danger Noodle to come back. As that percentage just ticks up. We're nearing the halfway 50% marker here.
And he takes another out! Honestly.
Yeah, Liam is just ego dueling everyone and anyone. He does not care.
And he's winning. Like, he has the bark to back up his bite. Like, the bite to back up his bark. I think that's the way you say it. Anyway, definitely putting in the work here. Genji just going in, getting one, getting out, and all while having that Zen orb. Just too good. This is...
there's nothing to cast. Liam sees something, it blows up. If he's not the one killing it, it's discorded and someone else is tapping it while it's 1 HP from his right click. It's absolutely insane. Dallas is not even going to get a touch here, I'm afraid. Unless Seb pops the primal, maybe? Or no, he might not need to.
Big EMP.
But it gets taken out immediately by the Nano Zen. And now all the ults are just thrown at this monkey. Oh, but the beat coming out to stabilize. They are down 2, but they're able to get the Liam.
Strider popping the OC as well.
Popping everything. It's an even fight now.
Down goes the Ana.
It's now in the favor of Dal. They've swung the picks. They invested everything to do it, but so did War. They threw up everything they had.
I mean, what? That was just alt central. Only thing left on the board is Pineapple coming up on OC here. What? Oh my goodness. I mean, I guess necessary as it went down that fight there, but holy, everybody press Q.
Now they're able to police Liam there. They weren't gonna let him get set up on high ground. They were already staged there, and that was the opening pick that led to this fight being swung. And honestly, I think if you're Dallas, you might just camp that. They're gonna want to get the Zen set up there again. I think you just sit there unless you see them rotate main. Then you could drop and try to look to jump on their rotate. But they're not gonna do that. They're gonna sit main while... Oh, as I say that, Seb jumps up. But Liam has his tank there this time.
And down goes Pineapple.
Seb antied, has to jump out. Noodle caught out, tries to just stay up there, but Liam's just dry peeking it. He does not care. Oh, but Stan falls, and now Liam has no support to back him up, just trying to kite around Mountain. But he falls, Wanu able to get the cleanup.
But Ward, tapping point.
Seb had to stabilize, but Mountain couldn't stay in, and he's gonna go down. Pineapple pops the OC, tries to get Noodle, able to pick her up, and gets the flip. But the virus from Johan able to get her dangerously low, and Seb cleans up.
But that support line from War is back. Stops the full cap.
And Liam
They
falls.
get it anyway. We have Mountain back on full.
But Seb gets slept. He has Primal though. He's able to juggle the Ana. Meanwhile, Kieran pops his blade. Able to get Moira. The EMP comes out. And he's not going to be able to get his dash reset because of the EMP. And now Liam came back to try to stall. And despite the 99 point percentage from War, Dal is able to swing it back.
Holy crap. That was insane. Dal said, it's overtime. We're gonna pop everything. We're winning this point. And then they did. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
they played it clean after, but I think a large part of that plays into War's overcommitment there. They thought they had it won. They had 2 early picks coming in for that OT touch, and they just popped all their ults, and the ulticon just didn't ever come back around to favor them.
We see Mountain swapping to JQ here. Pineapple on the Torb.
Oh yeah,
JD proud.
they're just playing the absolute fuck monkey comp. They do not
Yeah.
want Seb to be able to be on anyone.
Poor Seb, man.
Now both teams
chat
poking.
here.
Queen shouts
Benefit-
and immediately picks Strider.
Someone in the chat said Zen should be able to fly like Mercy and Valk. No, thank you.
And
Now-
Seb goes behind and he's
What
able to get 3. He just
watch.
went to trade backlines. Pineapple
like-
and Queen were so far in that the shotguns didn't affect the monkey. He didn't care. He just went around them. He said, "No, you." And Mountain taking a little poke. Seb jumping for some
Seb,
speed,
it's
but that's
really low, and down he
distorted.
goes. And they trade with Kieran.
But War has tank advantage. They're looking to try to stabilize, but they're taking a lot of poke there. And Liam
Liam, when he
falls.
trades with Strider. Oh my goodness.
But Mountain's falling low now, and Stan's not able to keep him up. And Wanu just booping the Torb, keeping him policed in the small room. And now Dallas able to get a soft reset off this. They're able to stabilize. And they're gonna swing at main. And a hack onto the Genji blows
Oh,
up
and down he
instantly.
goes. Oh, that was disgusting.
And Seb
Down
with
goes
the latest
Seb.
hit.
And Johan falls incredibly low, able to TV out there.
I think with the tank, we're still going to be able to push off this, get point presence. But Liam falling low and he gets picked. If they take their time and wait for their monkey, this could be Dow's favor. Both
Danger.
were committing
Both Moiras.
goals.
Wait, Stan gets hacked by Johan. Loses the
And
coalescence.
Kieran dies
Danger
when he
able
comes
to
back from
pick up
spawn.
Kieran. And one gets a double boop. I didn't see it. Did they go off or did they just die?
No, they just died.
That's so sad. Seb and Strider both popping ults there. And Danger due to falling extremely quickly to Liam.
Trying
Guys.
to do Liam. I don't know
What
how many
have I said
times
about
we have
the-
to learn this lesson.
Come on, guys. I know they're not listening, but like, it should be clearly evident that he's not one to mess with.
And a big
That's
EMP!
an EMP. But down. Oh no, down goes 7, Johan. Strider able to get Liam, but I don't think it'll do much for them here. Down goes Stan with that Moira orb.
Look at the Genji sanctioned off. They're down a tank, but they're up in numbers right now. They might be able to play slow and wait for their monkey. Oh, and the Queen ult comes out.
Mountain just so disgusting. And down falls 3, and yeah, this it was looking so good for Dallas there, and then I Queen ult. Damn, so unfortunate.
Noodle able to take a couple on the way out though.
Fortunately, Dallas doesn't have many ults, or isn't close to any ults here.
Yeah, Liam has that Trank set up. Even if they start to pressure in the neutral fight without any ults, it's gonna be super good to stabilize. Oh, and Kieran
there
falling
goes
dangerously
Kieran.
low, and they're gonna get Trank out. Seb discorded, has to back off.
And Liam goes down, but both
Seb
Strider
able to
and
leave.
Seb are really low here.
Stan hacked in the back line with no fade. He's gonna fall. And Dow's gonna be able to flip this point. Oh, and
Pineapple
the Molten Core comes
on
out.
point. Down goes Mountain though. Kieran popping blade here. Gets Strider.
Able to get one, but falls. And Torb is set up on this point. He's hacked low. Coordinated dive onto him. He's gone. Dispatch. This turret, though, putting in work. No one wants to shoot it. All right, finally, Noodle gets it.
Mountain is back on the Doom. Venus
double
popped.
portal on the side of Dal coming out.
Both coals come out. What is happening? And down goes Mountain. Johan is taken out, but the double trades are out, and this is a cap for now.
That was scrappy enough that
And a win.
Ward didn't have time for respawns to come back. That fight was too long.
What the fuck just happened?
That was a map win for Dallas. And I might add, if we weren't sure, we know now. They do not have a perfect season. Houston's record is still on the board.
I mean, this play of the game. Liam on Zen is dangerous, guys. Stop taking the 1v1s. Trust me, it'll go much better.
I think part of it's a little ego. All of them are RIT friends. I'm pretty sure Seb, Danger Noodle, Stan, and Liam, they're all in that server. They've all ran pugs. They've all played together and against each other. So I think at the end of the day, you're gonna see quite a few more ego chows out of all of them.
We might see some more here. We're opting to go for Havana and ban Widow. They said, no, Strider. No Widow for you. I wonder what comes out of the side of Dal here. Going into the second map.
Honestly, with the Widow ban, I think they just want to set Liam up. I think maybe this is the map you ban Zen. As long sight line,
I mean,
that's a lot of opportunity.
I agree. And there it is, the Zen ban.
That just makes sense.
Now, if anybody is not aware of the slight rule change, loser now picks both map and first ban. So that's what we saw here. And winner gets to pick side. So Dallas opting to do defense first. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Do you prefer defense first or do you prefer attack first on Havana?
So strategically, it is better to take defense first. However, from a vibe standpoint, I like to attack first. That's just me. But technically, the right answer is to take defense first.
I don't know. I think for me, it's like map dependent. Havana, I definitely like defense first. But other maps, I prefer attack. I don't know. It also kind of depends what my team is playing too, for me.
I think I'm just a masochist. Defense is too static sometimes on these long sightline maps. I'd rather bash my head into a wall trying to contest high ground that's 20 feet high while getting pelted by double hit scan. Sounds a lot more fun.
No, I very much dislike attack on Havana. Let's see what comes out of this. Looks like War is favored to win this map, just based on everybody's gambling. Piper putting all of her channel points on this one. Are you crazy?
Wait. There's gambling happening?
There's gambling happening.
Oh, bet the house on Dal.
Listen, last time I bet 10k on War, and I got a good. I got like the worst payout ever because nobody bet for the other team.
Come on, you guys got
I got 1,000 extra points back. Come on, guys. 41. Who just bet 40,000 on Dallas?
Right here. Gamble, baby. We're from Louisville. It's what
you are insane. I don't even have 40,000 points to bet.
I just won those this week? The Vancouver game. The Vancouver pit game. I won quite a bit off of.
Jesus. Okay, coming out the gate. Sigma's on both teams. Johan, this is not right.
Yeah. Someone type pause. We have a no-no. We have a no-no.
Alrighty then.
Okay, it wouldn't be a season of UR here if we didn't do the thing where we don't read the rulebook. Honestly, we can't even blame the rulebook because all the GMs were pinged with the flow of how it happens with map picks, roster lock, then
That
ban.
is true, but I feel like it's in multiple places. It's been done multiple times by now. We're in week 3, guys. Come on. That being said, you're right. It wouldn't be UR without something going wrong. That's okay. Restart is happening. Seb's back on tank. We'll see some Brig next game from him. Or next map. I have a very big suspicion that what happened is Seb does not play Johan. Fucking Sigma. Seb does not play Sigma most likely. I know Johan is a big Sigma player. So I have a feeling it was just like, we should be putting him there, but then roster lock. Also, some complaints about no role lock and thing, but I'd be like, I think if you're gonna say a roster lock, that also kind of implies you're locked to your role. No, is that just me? That's okay. We've got Sig on both teams, Soj on both teams, Johan on Ashe, with Kiri on a backline, Kieran back on the Mei, with Liam Stan on a Juno. Seb eats a rock to the face here.
Both teams just poking. Seb gets slept. Might be able to be caught out here, and he gets antied.
Antied. Rock misses though.
Oh, and now needs the rock instead.
What just happened?
Both teams down a tank now, just poking in this neutral.
This danger noodle though. Both teams are even here.
And Strider drops off height to try to confirm the kill on the Juno, but he's left high and dry in a bad spot. Johan backing up, waiting as both Sigs find their way back to the point. I don't think there's a contest here, unless a suicide touch comes out from Seb, but I don't think it's going to be worth it. And he might pay for that attempt. He's able to get care for a second, but falls regardless.
Pineapple takes out Johan. Downfall danger.
Pineapple heating up with some kills here.
And Seb opting to swap to the Ram. I feel like the Soj Mei is such a dangerous combo for war. Like Pineapple really slept on, I think. Yeah. And Seb falls dangerous low, and he gets rocked and dies. And Mountain is just running at this backline here, taking all of the space. And I mean, just the Dow's backline is just incredibly split from the rest of their team. But Seb takes out Stan. Mountain pops the Flux, gets Strider in it, but dies to Strider's E though. Down goes Danger Noodle as well, and
poking. Well, he has a Bastion with him, but no care. And the Nano and Mail come out.
I think that was a little much, but they can't point off of it.
2 ults for 2 kills. Worth. I don't know about for your long-term economy, but it definitely secured the
That
point.
being said, War is it has overclock, almost has Ray, and that could be a deadly combination if they use it right.
And a whopping 5 minutes in the time bank, but Wanu and Danger Noodle picking off the backline, winning the duels. Supports winning the ones.
Looks like Kieran is cut out here.
Yeah, that should
He
be a
is
kill.
surrounded. And down he goes.
And Seb has opted to sit cart now, halting the forward progress. Vying to put a dent in this large time bank. And Danger Noodle commits the spawn Kitsune rush, and they're able to get Lord Stan, and everyone is sent packing back to spawn while they wait for this Kitsune to die out. We are back to the poking stages. Fun, fun, fun. Seb taking a lot of poke there. Forces form pretty early, gets rocked, wall, raid, but the nano OC comes out from Strider. Mountain feeling dangerously low.
Seb is just in that back line, choosing the puppy annihilation, and everybody is falling. Holy.
And that's a team lit.
I don't know if I should be swearing. My bad, guys.
Swearing's fine in moderation. Seb accidentally popping form just to flex on us and then canceling it.
It was necessary. Gotta just show off a little bit. Johan popping them. What even? Artillery barrage? Is that what it's called? Danger Needle taking out Liam. Seb falling incredibly low though.
Able to block though. Gets sustained.
And down goes Strider, just sniped by that Mei. And Danger too, but Seb takes out Mountain, but down goes Seb, and oh my goodness.
And Johan gets the cross, able to grenade jump away, thankfully. That actually might have saved his life.
And War finally gets some progress on that truck.
Still a respectable time bank. We're coming into the later half of point 3 here with just under 3 minutes in the time bank. Of course, this last defensive stronghold is often sometimes the hardest to take. And as I say that, Strider gets antied. Able to live. Oh, but a big
anti.
But no follow-up. As I say that though, Seb runs down Liam. And the mail comes out, but the Flux gets 2. And Seb walks in the mail at the end.
Danger Noodle popping the Curiel just to try to stay up, and Seb able to stall point here.
And that was a big anti
is falling
on the
so low.
And he still might die, and he does. There's a huge nade from Wanu.
Massive nade there. Seb on that cleanup. You'll love to see it. I mean, Dallas is just slowly chipping away at War's time bank here. And I mean, you know, even if they cap, they can at least say they got it down quite a bit already. Seb falling low, gets rocked, and down he goes. So unfortunate.
Both low himself.
And we get the Nano Bastion. Seeing that,
oh, and he's in! He rocket jumped into the back line!
And oh my goodness. But down he goes! Wanu just stalling point. Danger Noodle now. And Seb able to touch with Annihilation.
But he's gonna fall. The Juno ult is just too much damage.
Ew. That was like, what? Down like 3 minutes that they chipped off that time bank.
Almost 4. They had over 5 minutes going into that. That was a good hold. Respectable.
Yeah,
I mean, like, have to pay the favor back on attack.
Yeah, I mean they need to full cap here, but like getting that time bank down is so important. Even not a full cap, so yeah. I mean that was definitely a really good hold out of them, and we'll see how their attack does here. What shall they pull out the game? I have a feeling we're gonna see a Sigma again. Yeah, Seb pulling out Sigma, but Mountain on Rhine.
There's gonna be a close hold here, ladies and
There's
gentlemen.
definitely gonna be a close hold here with the Rhine Bap for sure.
And now I don't know because I would never opt to play on this map because I don't like it. But to my comp enthusiasts and Overwatch theorists in chat, is the spawn hold as viable as it used to be with the new high ground that they added in the spawn? I don't know. I'm asking you. Chat, tell me.
I think it is depending how you play it. If you play it right, it's good.
And the Rhine
It
there,
also
yeah.
it also depends on like
But Danger
how
Noodle back right away.
good the other team is at using that high ground, and Danger Noodle just saying I'm the better BAF, and down goes Stan, down goes Pineapple in this close hold. Seems to be falling. But Seb is incredibly low.
That being said, the cleanup comes out from Noodle, and Dal is now on their way. Now they did shave 30 seconds off the clock there, but not the hardest of spawn holds that we've seen on this map by any means. And both teams opting to stay on the Rhine, despite them not getting too much ult charge. I think it might have been worth it maybe for a swap.
I mean, Danger Noodle just putting in the work on that first fight.
Mountain's falling low, but Seb's hard shielding for his backline, letting them poke. And he's waiting out this wall. He
Down
really
goes
doesn't-
Johan. I mean,
And Johan answers.
I'm dumb. It was Strider. Down goes Strider. Johan answers back, takes out Pineapple. Both teams are even.
And
I'm
Seb
sorry,
has Shatter Online first. He gets 2. The lamp comes out. And Mountain falling dangerously low. Seb confirms it. And now he's just chasing down these kills.
Alright, apparently, yes, the spawn hold still viable because it's hard to break. You have to set up angles to break a spawn hold like they just did. Coming out from chat in response to your earlier question.
Since I don't know who they are, I'm just gonna press
Seb,
X
I'm
now.
sorry. Seb is just in their backline. Holy shit. I'm sorry. I just watched this man charge in there and get blown up. But down goes Liam.
And Mountain looking for a free shatter maybe while Seb is in spawn. Will he drop the hammer before he makes it back? No, it looks like Seb is back in time.
The question
Shatter
is,
needs to be careful. He's getting angled out by this Rhine.
Mountain on that flank and gets through 2, 3 with that, but he dies for it to the Johan overclock. Johan going down as well to Kieran. Oh my goodness. Out comes the May ult.
And
Seb.
he does get Seb. Just barely. Strider's gonna have to give the card up.
I mean, Wanu in War's backline. Down she goes.
Yeah, I think there's a little too many shenanigans happening here.
Just a little bit.
But now Shatter advantage back on the side of Seb. Coming up on it. As I say that, Kieran finds Johan. But Seb just swinging on this Rhine. And Liam able to Ajax Wanu.
Oh no!
Or no, the raid did get off. My fault. It did go off. No Ajax here.
I mean, Stans was just better, I guess.
Well, I don't think they needed the race. Liam committed window and killed Wanu. But Seb looking for a cheeky shatter here.
I mean,
Oh, and Kieran gets sniped.
but down goes Strider.
On a
Puts
pin!
him cross
Cross
map
map!
pin. And out comes the lamp, which just put in the work. Holy Danger taking out Stan though.
But the
And-
crossfire might be their undoing here. Danger on the height, and Johan and Wanu from the front, forcing Liam and Mountain back.
I mean,
And Seb still has the shatter here, maybe able to get it off before Mountain has his.
what
but
is
Card-
happening?
Yeah, it's really funny to watch the Rhines rotate. Even though they both have a Juno, there hasn't been too many coordinated rings here. It's been a lot of
Mountain
pinning around
looking
the
for the
map.
pin back in the back line, but missing. Liam in danger, just having a little bad 1v1 here, it seems. In the midst of all this chaos, out comes Danger Noodle's window.
And the Rhine mind
And
games.
Mountain is so low, and now goes Liam and Mountain and Stan. And Pineapple, and it's just the May left blocked on point. And down she goes, and I mean, come on, man. 3 on, let's go.
That will
Half
be
the point.
now.
2.5 minutes left going into the third point here. Out
Oh.
comes Liam's window, and
Strider
Strider falls. Just, I mean, he was just standing right in front of it. I don't think there was anywhere for him to really go there.
Mountain falling dangerously low.
Oh, but
He
gets a
lands the
big
shatter.
shatter
But
on
the
the
lamp
set.
comes out. It doesn't matter.
Strider popping Deadeye here. Doesn't get anybody.
And
I don't think
Liam's
it does,
just in
but-
the back line, fighting the supports. Noodle
Danger-
get out of here.
Holy. I mean, this is. It's been this has been a pretty good push for Dallas here. Already.
A lot left to go, and 2 minutes, just under 2 minutes left. And a lot of big ults coming up in the favor, I think, of War with the Blizzard online. But as I say that, Mountain's dangerously low.
And out
Both
comes
Juno
both
rays, but
Mountain falls. Kieran has the block, and he uses May ult.
and
And
Seb throws him
somehow gets
momentarily.
Seb.
But the
What?
lamp comes out and is able to keep him up just long enough.
Out comes Window. An OC from Pineapple. Oh my goodness. And Mountain opting to swap to Orisa at endgame here. One
one
close to
full.
Liam. Mountain
And the
getting
line
a touch.
trying to face down the Ana but gets slept. And now Cass falls because of it. There's going to be a lot of pressure now.
Seb walled off, but he's able to get out. This Ana just in their backline. Down she goes. Oh my goodness. Mountain, I just saw Mountain hit a cross map spear onto Johan there. And Pineapple out on the Torb. Throwing those logs.
I think that might have been a mistake there from Dow. War's able to get a soft reset here.
And Johan slept in their backline. Massive
Run.
nade from
Wall.
Liam. And Mountain gets...
And the shadow
Oh.
comes out. He's able to get one, but he just gets speared and killed anyways. Trade's coming out, but the Orisa lives on.
And it is just Johan left on point for Dallas here. With 3 seconds on the clock. And down he goes. And it's a game in favor of War. I mean, I think that was still pretty hard fought by Dallas. But I think just letting War get that soft reset there was not good for them at all. Yeah. Great play from Seb there with the Annihilation. Shout out to Danger Noodle though for getting like a 3K on BAP at one point.
Yeah, a lot of aggression out of the supports from both backlines. You
Yeah.
love to see it.
We had the insane Zen last game, BAP this game. What do we get next game? Now it's Dallas's turn to get map and first ban. What map shall we go to here? Andrew, I'm never trusting Rico gambling again. Fair enough, because that is a big payout to all of those that voted for war. With a 1 to 3.48 return rate. The return ratio. Holy. 57.5k going to Cake and 2 others. Congratulations, guys. Your gambling paid off.
Bandits, you're welcome. Lucky for me, I actually think I still have like 80k channel points. So
it looks like we're going to Esperanza here. Alright, what am I reading in the chat here?
It is me attempting to facilitate the map roster lock hero ban phase while getting glazed on stream, so I cannot respond appropriately to any of it.
The girls were girling? Yes, they were. Oh, Andrew. What do you have now? I know it's not 200k. I love Strider asking which side War would like on a push map. You don't see that often.
Okay. There are some roster changes coming.
You've got Johan moving to attack. Seb DPS? Where's the break I was promised?
Honestly, I didn't know there was a break promised.
There was. Let's get someone saying, Val wins this push map. I'm sorry I didn't know map pick. No. Strider, my king. Yeah. Strider, I mean, ever the gentleman. Alright, Stan saying Seb is a notorious liar. Damn! Bro, really hit him with that one. No brig from Seb this game, sadly. He's not allowed, apparently. Okay. Someone said no to that. I got vetoed before it even happened.
I was gonna say, and a lot of sass from Stan lately. We're gonna feel on blast here, Stan.
Strider banning Juno. We did see a Juno ban earlier, did we not?
We did, but it was
from Washington. Okay, just making sure. For anybody that doesn't know, each team is allowed to ban every hero once. So yeah, just need to make sure we didn't have Dow doing it twice. Looks like War is banning Winston. That's unfortunate for them. I don't think I've ever seen Johan play Winston. Maybe I have, but not in a UR. I don't think in a UR game.
Honestly, it's been a minute since we've seen Johan tank. At least it's been a minute since I've seen it.
He plays Czar. He plays Sig. I think he can play Monkey, but I don't know if I feel like I've seen him play other stuff in UR games. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I guess we won't be able to see because he can't play Monkey, but.
Don't worry, Vanguard. I see you in the chat. Yeah, no. Stan's been real sassy lately. Seen him egoing Dill in LO chat. He's out here. He's just flaming. Who is this? Seb. He's flaming Seb in all chat. Like this guy's just out of control.
Ready? We are in now. Johann Doom. We got the Bracer, Reaper, Lucio Curie backline there, and then Hazard, Soj, Genji, Lightweaver, Mercy. Never mind, Curie Mercy from the side of War. Never mind, Curie Moira.
I didn't think we'd get a treat such as Mercy Lifeweaver.
I was hoping, but I feel like that's a little bit of a throw. Just a teensy little bit.
But we do have the Johann Doom, which I don't think I've seen before.
I think I have, just not in a UR game. Definitely not in a UR game. I mean, I think the one season Johann really played tank was season 5 for Houston, when we were both on the team. And he played a lot of, like, Sigma, Zarya. And he's just in there.
And Seb just poking out Mountain. Mountain forced to use his cooldowns to stay alive, just forced to block. But Liam finds Danger Noodle. Seb has Fade to get out. Johann committing a punch, hits 2, but Pineapple gets Seb.
And he gets walled off, but is able to get the Suzu, but it's just not enough. And Pineapple just putting in the work. And Liam takes out Strider in the back line. Guys, I feel like, what have we said about Liam? Like,
and Johann onto the ball now. He's rolling through this back line. He forces the shields out, but gets melted.
He just exploded, and Seb being forced into Wraith here. And this Hazard is just running them down. 9 health, and Seb is able to get out. Holy. And down goes Wanu because Liam is just there. Holy fuck.
Yeah, he's just taking every duel. He does not care.
He does not care one bit. Johann swapping to the Malga. Did he just... Oh, he did get... Okay, he didn't get stunned out of that, did he? No, they did get the Johann there with the Hazard ult. Now we see Kiri coming out for War, and, I mean, this is just a bloodbath. Seb able to get one, but it doesn't really do much.
And this is just a lot of War free walking. And no ults now except for Wanu on the side of Dallas.
And out comes Cole from Stan, Blade from Kieran, Rush from Wanu, and I mean this is just going in War's favor.
Yeah, this is just a steamroll. I don't really have much to say. There's not a lot to say. Everyone has taped down their W key on the side of War, and it is just superior at this point in time.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a bloodbath, unfortunately. I mean, Johann stalling point here, and down goes Mountain.
Could be.
This is good for Dal. Able to get 2 here, and I mean, it looks like Dal able to take that fight. I don't know how much push progress they're gonna get off of this though. War has that forward spawn. Some really mobile characters died. They're gonna be back fast.
But Seb,
this next fight is crucial.
Seb and Noodle were pushed up looking for the pick on the Genji. And they are able to return the ball to the center point. And Strider picks Stan early. Kieran antied.
And Mountain incredibly low here.
Able to pick off Kieran. And Noodle's on this off angle.
But Pineapple is extremely low in their back line. Able to get healed up by Liam.
What I think the comms in a UR match would be Moira is on the off angle, but we have it here today. Noodle just harassing the back line. Actually forces the Kitsune rush.
Out comes Cole from Noodle. But gets stuck in the Hazard ult and falls for it. And yeah, this is just... Looks like a win in favor of fight win in favor of War again, and they're just getting more push progress. This
And
is
Seb's gonna get ran at here.
down he
gets
goes,
picked
and
off.
I mean they're just hard staggering the Ana here.
Actually,
Does she get
oh
out?
no,
Not
she
when
went
you
to the
sit in
room.
that room. But
wait,
she lives
he gets
because
care.
Johan gets back and gives him
Oh.
the whatever that fucking ability is called. And out comes Cole
And they're down
but
too, but Stan commits Cole.
and
This is
Pineapple is just
reminiscent of a Juno we
incredibly
seen a season
low.
ago.
The Hazard gets slept, and oh my goodness, it is a 4v3 in favor of Val.
Mountain's low. He's cut off. He has passive regen. He's able to jump.
Oh, but he walled himself up, and it seems like he's able to get out here. Yeah, and I mean, oh, he just gets shredded immediately. And down goes Seb. Oh my goodness. And Johan.
Oh, and an
no,
Ajax!
he all canceled.
Malga
That's
Ajax!
so unfortunate. And War just cleans up this fight. Run, danger, run! Do not get staggered. An Seb just getting jumped on by the Hazard. And another Hazard ult comes out. Doesn't hit anybody though. Oh, and big. Okay. Trades for both teams here. What is happening? Seb takes 2. Or Val is up right now. Down goes Pineapple. It is just Hazard Moira left. And their Moira's out of there. Holy shit, what did I just watch?
Of course, they win the fight, but again, we're pouring a lot. Well, I guess the Malga ult was Ajax to fight before, but still a lot of resources just to get this bot back to the halfway point.
Like I was saying earlier, this mid fight here is so crucial. Val needs to win this.
Nicole coming out in aggression. Noodle forced to fade.
Liam falling really low in their backline, but so is Noodle and Wanu, and oh my goodness. Stop taking so much damage! Everybody's so low. Strider just looking for that OC flank, it seems.
And Malga falls, and now the trade's coming in favor of War, but
Now
Strider
goes
picks off
Liam.
Liam.
And Pineapple
But
falls
it's not gonna
low.
be enough.
It's, yeah, he's just getting run at back here now, and
Now he's gonna get staggered. Quite late. Ah, took a little longer to kill him than they probably expected, though. Yoan falling low, has to use the rush to get out.
out comes another Hazard ult. He has this every fight, I swear. Pineapple popping the OC. Lord Stan with the fucking Cole. War takes 3. Kieran falling low, able to get out, and Seb unable to get the touch there, and War wins the point. What just happened? That was a bloodbath. Holy shit. I mean, I think there were some really good fights from down there, but that was just so one-sided. Some of those fights. So unfortunate. And we have another support play of the game. That's 3 in a row. 2 of them from War. Stan getting mad in all chat saying, "Hey chat, I'm throwing." I guess.
If I'm gonna be honest, Stan, I don't think I've ever seen you not throw.
I mean, yeah. You do a little feeding sometimes. It's fine.
I was gonna say we need to get Wessler back in here
Guys.
ASAP because this is just
Who?
a suboptimal. This is a suboptimal lineup if we're being honest, Stan. Come on.
This, I mean, that's just another big payout for anybody that voted for War there as well. With a 1-13 return ratio. Holy crap. The 2 people that voted for War. I mean, making out with some big numbers there.
And it looks like they're gonna take it to Servasa.
and put Seb back on tank. I mean, what do you think the winning strat is here for now? What do you think they have to do to win this?
I don't know. I think a lot of what we saw in that first map was them kind of thriving, not only in the chaos, but capitalizing on some bad decisions that were made by War. War definitely had some overcommits in terms of ult economy that they just really haven't had since that first map. So maybe having Seb back on tank, now we're back onto a more control style oriented map where Seb could kind of thrive and play the tanks he likes to play. So I think maybe it might be a little more gritty.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see. I mean, this is like Dal needs this win here. Strider back asking what sides. Such a gentleman. Asking what side War wants. Even when there's no side. And we're seeing Log come in now for Wanu as well. Lucio? Some more Lucio gameplay out of Log here? Is that a Brig? I'm wondering what's gonna happen here.
Also, there is an Overwatch like conspiracy video about sides on Servasa and New Junk City. Apparently, there is a side that has farther spawns than the other by like 3 meters. And does it really matter holistically? Absolutely not. But just thought I would point it out for the real nerds in chat.
Bowser, never do that again. That message hurt to read. Please.
I was gonna say, I did not think Bowser would ever hit anyone with the woo talk, but we're not gonna do that.
Yeah. Moving on. Dal banning Kiri here. I mean, I guess not even. I mean, like, I don't know. I think, like, I guess they did have a big issue with the Moira backline. I don't know. I feel like the Moira was more of an issue than the Kiri. But I guess they also probably don't want to ban Moira because it seemed like their team likes to play that as well.
I don't know. I disagree. I think there was, for the first 4 minutes of that map, Liam was just pushed up with the hazard killing people on Kiri.
That's true, but I do think the Moira did eventually become a bigger issue. Anyway, moving on. Banning Kiri. War banning Soj. I mean, I think that's a solid ban from them. That's kind of, I think, like, Dal has had some pretty good plays with the Soj. And, I mean, granted, so has War. I think Pineapple has definitely put in the work on the Sojourn, so what shall we see here? What will we see? By the way, Bowser, it cannot be long ball time. Log is on support.
I was gonna say, we did instruct everyone in the lobby through the painstaking process of holding hands how to set up a lobby. So neither of these teams are allowed to mess it up from now till the end of the season, where you are permabanned.
Bowser, if you type a lot in chat, we'll see all the messages because you're like the only one typing, and you'll get flamed for it. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. Alrighty. We got Junker Queen, Pharah, Symmetra, Moira Lucio on the side of Dallas, and Hazard, Cassidy, May, Zen Moira on the side of War. That backline is scary. I mean, like, we've seen Stan put in the work on the Moira, we've seen Liam put in the work on the Zen. This is gonna be rough.
Queen is out and about.
I feel like we're seeing some staples. I know Strider and Johan here too. I mean, when I think of Johan, I think of a Tracer, Genji. When I think of Strider, I think of Cass. Pineapple also on the Cass here. And
Kieran
downfalls
gets off in the
Kieran just
rotate to place
that
that
was
wall.
disgusting. I just watched
And
Strider
Johan-
two-tap him.
Absolutely rolling Liam.
All
And,
followed up.
man,
Johan
is just in the back line doing
Holy
tracer
fuck.
things. The timing on that engagement from Johan was absolutely perfect there.
How many people does it take to set up an Overwatch lobby? A lot. It definitely takes a lot.
And an early wall there from Kieran didn't get the queen. Oh, but Danger Noodle, maybe a misfade there.
I just watched Johan and Liam have their own little 1v1 off in Narnia.
That's true, but
And
Gal
Johan
is on their main
wins them.
wheel.
I mean, oh, and down goes Strider! And it's 3-4. Oh, but we have the Moira back. Back to 4-4.
Shout coming out from Seb to stabilize. He needs to live. Noodle just got back to the fight, but falling low from Stan's right click, he just launches those volleys. Ooh, and it's sticky on to Liam. Johan has been policing Liam this entire game.
I just want to
so
say,
far.
he kind of just chucked it, and it landed on the ground, and the Mei tried to wall it off, so it wouldn't hit Liam, and he still died anyway. Strider holding that Deadeye for as long as possible, but down goes Seb, down goes Danger, down goes Johan, down goes Strider, and I mean, everybody's just dead. Unfortunate.
And we're going to be able to rotate to the point first here. And it looks like Dow has maybe a little pinch set up. As Johan paths to try and find these supports. Stan falling dangerously low. He forces Fade out. And he's pulling the attention of everyone here to rotate, look back at him. But now Seb is here. And Pineapple taps Danger Noodle out of the coal. Seb speared out of his ult, the Ajax. I don't even want to call it an Ajax. It's just a, like, Pineapple or Mountain just canceled it straight up. And now the Ulticon back in favor of War here. The only thing they committed there was the Trank, because Liam thought he was going to have to use it to keep himself stable in that Queen ult. And the pulse from Johan missing. Kieran committing the big Mei ult, able to pick up Lucio. And Strider gets body blocked. And Seb is just a one-man show now in this backline. He's the last alive. He's going to jump off the map. He's going to try to take one with him, it looks like. He's trying to wait for the knife. He misses, though. No, he's still fighting. He's staying alive. Noodle's able to find Pineapple, but Seb falls. And Log with a solo beat? I don't think that hit anyone else. And he jumps off the map. That was a Lucio play of all time. And now after that goofy series of events, Seb and Johan able to get some opening picks as they rotate here to this next control point. And Nicole coming out from Stan finds one, but Seb answers back with a pick of his own. Falls low, gets taken out. And this point flip looks like it's going to go in the favor of War. Just absolutely no headway here from Dow, despite the picks they got in the rotation. But Liam might be caught out by himself there. He pops Trank to keep himself
Oh
up.
my goodness.
And the
I was
Cole
muted
comes
there,
out.
and I have absolutely no idea how long I was. But it's all good. Johan using Pulse, not getting anybody, and just absolutely destroyed by Zen right click. So unfortunate. Mountain eats a rock to the face.
And this isn't good. Seb dying kind of late there.
And Stan is just in there.
Yeah, they're
And down he
pushing out.
goes. Inting, as we were talking about.
With the Lucio and Tracer, they are going to get a touch here now. Oh, but Johan gets eviscerated!
That was 30! Oh my goodness.
And Long confirms the touch, but trades his life for it. And now Seb is here, not able to get his flux, and just taken out. And it's just Noodle who's put to rest.
That was very unfortunate.
And that
That's a win for War.
is the 3-1 in favor of War.
Play of the game.
First non-support play of the game this entire series. I mean, just nasty plays from War here, and I mean, I guess that's it for us. Like, that's the end. War once again saying, you know, showing us why they've been so dominant so far. Granted, I think there's definitely a good showing from Dallas here. Able to take a map. You know what? I'm just happy that Houston's legacy is with a perfect season has yet to be beat.
Yeah, that is true. Your legacy from season 5 is still cemented.
Season 4.
Season 4. But yeah, that's our game here. So tune in the rest of the weekend. We have other games here at UR Overwatch, and yeah, we hope you guys come out. We'll see you then.
Yeah. Oh, let me give you all your money first before we go. Oh wait, somebody did. Phew. Thank you, whoever did that. I don't even think I did a map for one. My bad. It's okay. You guys won a lot. Enough anyway. That's it. Have a good night, everybody. See you all tomorrow.